Hello. Hello to my subscribers. Hello to new people. Hello, MJ Conefall. How are you? Welcome to my live stream. Appreciate you for joining in. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Today is Thursday, Friday Eve. So it's Thursday, October 24th, 2024. And it is 5:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. MJ says, good, how are you? I am well. I'm well. I'm happy it's almost the weekend. I have some plans for the weekend. That should be fun. Should be fun. I hope I have a productive weekend. There's so many things that I have on my to-do list that I need to do. Cleaning is not even the only thing, but cleaning, just business I need to take care of, organizing my paperwork, getting rid of old paperwork, organizing things, decluttering, getting rid of, always. Because when you declutter, when things are organized, you feel better. And I know the benefits of it, but I'm just not the best at it. So I admire people who are very organized, who are very neat and tidy, who have a good organization system. I'm a work in progress, but it's goals. Kevin Maccabee says, may I see your hand, BB? I don't know what you mean. I'm not going to my hand. What do you mean, my hand, BB? What does that mean? Anyway, today's topic is, I've always thought about this, right? And is other people who I've seen made comments like, people who have problems shouldn't be able to have children, and I know that we can't predict that. We can't enforce that. But what if the body had a natural thing inside of you that if you are unhealed or unhealthy, that a life couldn't be creative? Like, you could not conceive a child until you were healed, or and even when we're doing traditional ways of having children, it's the man and the woman, connect sexually and the child is, conceived. But what if not only does the woman have to be healed and healthy, what if the man also has to be healed and healthy? Like, what if the egg and the sperm, everything has to be, obviously we know there's people who can't have children because of medical issues. And I'm talking about you're medically okay, but then mentally you're not okay. You've had trauma, you are abusive, or your partner's abusive. If humans could not create life until they were mentally stable, they were emotionally stable, it would save a lot of broken homes. It would save a lot of children from being raised in toxic environments, because people will say, oh, well, you shouldn't have children until you're ready to have children. But it's easier said than done. We are here on this earth for a reason. I'm here because a man and a woman got together and had sex. You feel me? But it shouldn't be that simple. It shouldn't be as simple as, oh, let's have sex and we have a child. We know there's birth control. We know there's abstinence. But humans are going to be humans and get involved in sexual activities and not with protection, or just not be safe and smart. But I'm saying, if naturally the way humans are designed to only conceive if both parties are healed and healthy, it would save a lot of children. Like I said, it would. First of all, Earth wouldn't be as overpopulated, because there's a lot of people we know that shouldn't be having children, or that should not have had children, and many of us can, testify that you probably shouldn't have been born because your parents were not healthy, your parents weren't healed, but you ended up here, and you want to look on the bright side and say, hey, well, I'm glad I'm here, because if I wasn't here, I wouldn't have known this person, or I wouldn't have experienced life. That's beautiful. But the amount of obstacles that people have to go through just to get to where they are is really sad. There's a lot of people who had to just go through a lot of trauma, and it just all could have been avoided if your parents were healthy before they conceived you. In a perfect world, that's how it would go, but it's not. But I wish that that's how humans were designed. It would save a lot of trouble. It will be a lot more healthy people on Earth. It will be a lot more. It'll be the world will be a better place. Nothing is perfect, but children should be born in a healthy environment, should be conceived in a healthy environment. They should be raised in a healthy environment. I don't understand nature, and nature obviously just does its thing, because there's animals who just have their offsprings and it's just natural for them. But I just wish that nature was more complicated, because it would really save a lot of lives, because there's so many people who are born in abusive households who they're abused, and they're even killed, and it's just a tragedy. And you just wish that you could reduce that kind of, like, you know what I'm saying, casualty. Black Knight says, hello there, madam. Hello, Black Knight. Alex OG Carl says, hey, Med Alex again. Alex OG Carl. Oh, hey, you're back. I remember you. Yes, I do remember you. That picture. I remember you. Definitely. How are you? But yeah, Kevin McCall, I'm not sure what hand you were looking for. You're probably not even in here no more. Kevin Maccabee was asking me to show my hand. I'm not really sure why. But what do you guys think about the idea if people were not able to have children if they were not healed or healthy? Because we all know that we have parents, or some of us have parents who had mental issues, had drug problems, all type of things, and they had children. And they, they're abusive to their children, they neglected their children, they abandoned their children. All types of negative things come from unhealthy parents. So it would just be just a lifesaver if nature just could not connect without being in a healthy and safe environment. What if? Hey, Stella, welcome back. Stella says, OMG, I was here yesterday. Do you remember? Yes, I remember you, Stella. I do remember you, Stella. Stella! Isn't that what's that one movie? Is it Rocky? And the woman in the Rocky, I think her name was Stella? Or maybe her name was Adrian. What movie were they saying Stella? I can't remember. Alex OG Carl says, so is your day good or bad? My day has been not bad at all today. Stella says, it's my birthday today. Okay, Stella, I want to say happy birthday to you too. I can't sing that song. Anyways, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Stella. Happy birthday to you. How old are you now? How old are you now? How old are you, Stella? Happy birthday to you. And many more. Pink Purple says, hello, please reply me. What am I supposed to be replying to? I don't know what I'm supposed to be replying to, Pink Purple. Oh, you're 12. Happy 12th birthday. I hope you're having a good life. I hope that you are in a safe and healthy environment, safe home. I hope you have supportive family and friends. And don't be afraid to ask for help. If you need help from a grown-up, find a safe grown-up, okay? It's important for children to know that they have safe people that they can talk to. Okay, somebody's coming, so let me try to move my phone. Anyway. Yeah, you're young, and I think you had to be, technically, I think you're supposed to be 13 to be on YouTube. But kids come on all the time. So as long as you're being safe online, but there's a lot of predators online, and that's why it's kind of scary sometimes for children to be online, because there are predators online and they don't care how old you are. The younger, the better for them. You know what I'm saying? Stella says, I got approved from my mommy. That's great. No problem. Pink Purple, what's going on? I don't know what you were telling me to do. Alex OG. Stella, it's her birthday today, too. Whose birthday is it today, Stella? Your mom? You and your mom have the same birthday? Pink Purple's your birthday? Okay, I'm going to sing to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Pink Purple. I don't know your real name, but it's okay. Happy birthday to you. That's beautiful. Stephanie T said, "Is that's beautiful? Is that your backyard?" Yeah, technically it's my backyard. I don't need. I mean, I live in an apartment, y'all. So this is our patio area. So this is the back living space. It's just shared back space. You're welcome, Pink Purple. How old are you today, Pink Purple? If you don't mind me asking. Barrow Ref said, "Today's my birthday too." Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Barry O'Ruff. Happy birthday to you. Stephanie T says, "So lucky." How calming is that, though? Beautiful voice, by the way. Thank you. It is calming. I do like this area. It's so nice, and not many people come back here. So if they do come around, I just try to move the camera because I don't like to invade people's space and privacy. But yeah, what if children could not be born until their parents were in a safe and healthy environment, both mentally, emotionally, and like physically? And I know there's no perfect situation. I'm not saying that you have to be rich or have to have a big house and mansion. I'm saying you are mentally and emotionally prepared for a child. It's a safe environment. You're safe, your partner is safe, so the child can have a high chance of survival, of a high chance of getting through life without severe trauma. Trauma can happen at any age, but it's really detrimental when it happens at a young age because your brain is still developing. You know what I'm saying? And so trauma interrupts the natural progression of your brain. You know what I'm saying? If certain things happen really young, it kind of stalls your brain. And it just makes it hard for you to get through certain barriers. And you can get through it, but it will take a lot of time and help once you realize what the problem is and you get the right supports. So I just feel like it will save so much time, and so much heartache and pain. And I think it would be a good population control. Not trying to talk about population control because I'm not really saying that. I'm saying I'm for children. And so whatever it is that we can do to make environments healthier for children, I'm for it. I'm for it, period. Because, I think about when I was a child, I fell through the cracks. There were so many things that were missed. And I think there's so many children who grew up around my time. And even now, there's children who are, there's a lot of red flags and people are missing it. But the support is better nowadays than it was before. But it's still not perfect. Children are still being abused. So it's still a problem. Let me see. Alex OG Carl says, "I got a guitar today." You did? Congratulations. Do you know how to play the guitar? Really good? You're gonna get lessons? Someone says, "I like evil things, smile." Oh, okay. You look happy. Thank you for joining the live. Let me turn it back where I had it before. But I just think that's sometimes I wonder, life is so mysterious. You don't know what, depending on what you believe in. Some people are religious. They believe that, Adam and Eve is what started life. You know what I'm saying? And then you believe in science. But whatever truly started like life and humans and everything, it's like you'll never understand the reasoning for a lot of stuff, like why people have to suffer. And I know that some people's religion give them comfort and feel like they have an understanding of why people suffer, but I feel like it's not right either way. It's like, why are people born if they're just going to be suffering? Like, what's the point? You know what I'm trying to say? It's like I'm big on prevention as being the key. Alex OG Carl, what's going on? Maybe you're not like in the chat, or what's going on? Stephanie T said, "Just subbed. You seem super awesome." I really appreciate it, Stephanie. I am super awesome. And you all, I'm going to put on my community tab. I have a video that I'm working on that I'm excited about. So I think what it was for the stall for me, I felt like I was being complacent, and I don't like to do stories. I don't like to post videos that's just about anything. It has to mean something to me. It has to like really, I have to have really like a strong opinion on it. I don't, it's easy to get on social media and just go with what's popular, what's trending, and I'm not like that. I like to do stories that like mean something to me, and I don't like to exploit people. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to use anybody. I just want to share and like bring awareness. So I don't that's another reason why I have not posted a video in a while, is because I'm very careful about what I choose to post. It has to make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Stephanie T says, "Where do you live? If you don't mind me asking." I'm in Ohio. Stephanie T, where are you? Pink Purple says grade 4. Pink Purple, what country are you in, if you don't mind me asking? David says, "I get you're questioning that." Yeah, David. Alex OG Carl, my day is really good. I'm glad your day is good. So if my question seems weird to anyone, I feel like I've seen many comments on social media from people saying, "Oh, you wish, bad parents couldn't have children. You wish they could be castrated, or you wish they could be you wish they could be sterilized." You know, that will become very unethical, even though I understand. Obviously, birth control is the best solution for abusive, toxic people so they won't have children. But obviously, abusive, toxic people aren't going to be very wise. Unhealed people, are not going to be always smart and wise when it comes to protection. So you can't expect people who need help to be smart about birth control, to be smart about protection. So I just wish that nature had something already programmed in us that we would not be allowed to conceive children if we were not healthy and healed. But that's not the way it works. Pink Purple deleted a thing. I don't know what it says. Alex OG says, and I really like your videos. Stephanie T says, "Oh wow, my parents are going to Xenia right now. I'm in Utah though. I love Ohio. So pretty there. Thank you." Well, I must say what I'm saying. Thank you. It's not I don't own the state. Kush Lemon says, "I'm gassy as hell. How you doing?" Emmanuel, I'm doing fine. Kush, I hope you'll be okay. Maybe you need to go to the bathroom and do a number 2. Maybe you need to lie down on your left side. That usually helps with stomach problems. Also drink some ginger tea. Hopefully you feel better. Pink Purple says they're from India. Emmanuel says, "Nice estate." Hold on, everybody. Pink Purple from India. Thank you, Emmanuel. Nice estate, green, very greeny. Kush Lemon says, "I prefer euthanasia." I feel like I never could say that word right. I know what you're saying, that word. Basically to sterilize people, right? I don't know why let me see if Google can help me say that word. I feel like I'm a very good reader and everything, but certain words I have trouble with. Okay. I need Google to say it for me. Siri, say this word for me. Hold on. I can't say it. Okay, here it is. Here's the word.
Euthanasia.
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 Okay, so euthanasia is the practice of ending the life of a patient to limit the patient's suffering. No, I don't know about that. Because they're already here. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically like homicide and suicide. I don't know in what way you mean that. Are you mean the people who commit crimes, or because I don't want to just do that to people like that. I'm big on prevention, because once the kid is here, once the situation is here, we need to help it and heal it. Obviously, if somebody is committing crimes, I definitely understand why you would be for the death penalty or something like that, where euthanasia would happen. I feel like I still don't like how I'm saying
Euthanasia.
it. Euthanasia. It's making me feel like I'm saying echinacea. Euthanasia. So I could see why you would feel strongly about euthanasia. Kush Lemons, I'm behind on the chat, y'all. Kush Lemon says, "Sorry to hear that, Pink." Pink palm tree sweatshirt. Hey, pink palm tree sweatshirt. Thank you for coming into the live. Everyone, please give this live a like if you can. Pumpkin, hi Pumpkin. I'm from Florida. Where are you from? I'm in Ohio. Alex OG Carl says, right now I'm really tired, so I'm just gonna say bye. Bye, Alex OG. Stephanie T says, do you think we should? Stephanie T says, do you think we would take things for granted more if there was no suffering? I don't know, Stephanie, but do we need suffering to make people appreciate things and be grateful? That's a good question, Stephanie. Like, you really had me thinking. Pink palm tree sweatshirt says, I'm back. Welcome back. Emmanuel says, it looks like a golf course. And you are right, Emmanuel. Ding, 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 ding. You're literally the second person who said, is that a golf course? How do you guys know that? I don't know. Honestly, if I was watching this video and I didn't know, I wouldn't think it was a golf course. Can you guys tell me why does it look like a golf course to you? Anyway, Pink Purple says, are you from USA or America? USA and America is like almost the same thing. But, you know, there's South America and there's North America. I live in USA, also called, you know, the continent of North America. But I am in USA, North America. Heal the world like the MJ song. Yes, Emmanuel. I love that song, by the way. That's one of my favorite Michael Jackson songs. Pink palm tree sweatshirt says, I gave you a like. Thank you, pink palm tree sweatshirt. Everyone get this live a like if you can. Alex OG Carl says, right now I'm really tired, so I'm gonna say bye. Have a good night, Alex, and I hope you feel better or whatever's going on. Come back in another live. Stephanie T says, I used to live in Fort Wayne. I miss the storms there so bad. Is Fort Wayne in Texas, I think? That's where it is, Fort Wayne. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not good when it comes to geography. I'm not gonna say I'm ashamed of doing that because I can always do better. You're never too old to learn. Don't shame yourself for not knowing certain things, especially when you were living in survival. Okay, everyone? It's never too late to learn. As long as you're still breathing, you can continue living and learning. Fort Wayne. Because I don't think that's in Texas. I think that's in Florida. I think that's in Texas, not Florida. What am I thinking? Oh, it's Indiana. You know what? Indiana pops in my head. It did, Stephanie T. And I don't know why I says Texas, but I have heard of Fort Wayne. I've never been there, though. See how bad I am with, like, states and stuff like that? Let me see. I used to live in Fort Wayne. I miss the storm there so bad. You miss storms? Why would you want to see storms? I'm not a fan. But I like rainy, like when you're inside snuggled up and cuddled up. I like friendly rain. I don't like when it's like thunder and lightning so hard and heavy. But that's not bad. With life, you got to be okay with the storms, not just the sunshine. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But this thunderstorm and lightning can sound comforting sometimes, but sometimes it gets so loud and you feel like, what is going on? Like, is the world ending? You know, like really bad thunderstorms can be really bad. You can lose electricity, you know. Nobody wants to be in dark. MAGA USA from the UK. Normski 32. I think I remember you, Normski 32. Pink Purple says, by the way, my name is Shreya. Nice to meet you, Shreya. Stephanie T says, I'm going to chase tornadoes when let me start over. Stephanie T says, I'm going to chase tornadoes when my kiddos grow up and don't need me so much. Aw, that's cool. Live your dream, you feel me? Emmanuel says 1.21 gigawatts. What is that? What are you talking about? But yeah, Fort Wayne, Indiana. There's got to be something Wayne, Texas is why I thought of it. Fort Wayne. Because it's like, I'm like, why am I saying Fort? Why did I say? You know, there's some states that have different, like, similar city names like other states. Oh, guess what I'm doing? Stephanie T, I'm confusing Fort Wayne, Indiana with Fort Worth, Texas. There is a Fort Worth, Texas, and I think that's why I was confusing it. There's so many cities that's in the U.S. that's very similar, or some cities have the same name as, you know, like there is a Hartford, Connecticut, and there's I forgot, there's another. Anyways, okay, like I can't think right now, but there are certain cities that are similar. There's Springfield, Illinois, and there's Springfield, Ohio. You guys know what I'm saying. Emmanuel says the lightning. Oh, okay, really? Stephanie T says, I'm gonna go carve pumpkins, so have a good night, hun. You too, Stephanie. I hope you carve some cool pumpkins. I'm not really a big fan of carving pumpkins because I'm not really good at it, but and then I feel like I'm wasting a pumpkin because like I don't want pumpkin soup. I don't feel like making pumpkin seeds. So it's like I feel like I'm wasting a pumpkin. Just sits there and rot. I remember one year we let the pumpkin stay out so long after Halloween that it rotted. It started to sink in and it was sunken in. It was so creepy to even throw it away. I remember I was screaming. I was like, oh my gosh. Ah. So like dying pumpkins are not fun to see or touch it. It was a weird texture. Carlos says Trump. Stephanie T says, oh, I see now. It's all good. Okay. Pink Purple says, time in India is 3:03 a.m. Okay, cool. That's really early right now. I wouldn't want to be up that early on purpose. Pink Purple says, I'm very excited for Halloween. What are you going to dress up as? I don't have a costume yet. Like I was saying in my other live, I wanted to go as Nancy Grace, but I don't want to like mock her or make fun of her because I actually like Nancy Grace. I respect her. So I wouldn't want to seem like I'm making fun of her. But I just love when she goes, breaking news tonight. She's just the best. She goes hard for the victims. She goes hard for the families. And that's what you can't do nothing but respect her. I love women that go hard for children and hard for victims. I love Nancy Grace. I love Ayanna Van Zant. Those are my two favorite sheroes. I love those women. You know, no one is perfect. Has Ayanna been saying things lately that I think is kind of odd, giving pick-me vibes? Yeah, but I still like her and I still respect her. I love what she has done with her show, Ayanna Fix My Life. Love that show. Like, I want to start watching it from the beginning to end, all the reruns, because I know there's so many episodes that I missed. And I want to just be caught up on all her shows one day. And she's so much older now. And we got to give her flowers while she's here. Because we never know when it's her time. And you never know when it's anybody's time, right? Because just because you're older doesn't mean that you're going to, like, not be here soon. You know what I'm saying? Because you can die at 5, 10, 15, 20, 40. Some people live until 100. Some people live until they're 1 year old. So she can still be here for a few more years. But I just want to give her flowers now. She's really a good person. And I hope that her legacy lives on. I almost was going to see her in person this year, but I did not go. I think it was around this time of the year. She's doing like an in-person thing. She's doing like an in-person. I had to move that. There are people right there, everyone. Anytime you see me move the camera, it's because there's people in the view, and I don't want to record them. So I would love to meet Ayanna Van Zant before life decides to not have me here anymore, or if life decides not to have her in here anymore. But yeah, I definitely wanted to try to go to see her this year, but childcare issues and whatever else, I just wasn't able to go. I'm gonna try to see her maybe somewhere next year if possible. That would be great. And she does a lot of live videos that I miss. And maybe she'll even do like live meetings. Live meetings, or she does a live and she'll let you like call in. So I would love to meet Ayanna Van Zant in person. Like, I would love to give her like a hug. She's such like a motherly person. And she has even admitted that she wasn't the best mom in the beginning. You know, she had to learn, you know, and I respect her for being transparent. I respect her for being accountable for her actions. You know what I'm saying? You can't only respect a woman like that. People who act like they haven't done anything wrong and just, I did my best, and that's it. Like, girl, please, what else can you give? You know what I'm saying? Because when you have children, you can't just be like, I did my best. to everything. Like they said, Mom, I didn't like what you did that, oh, well, I did my best. When your child comes to you and say, hey, this hurt me, this upset me, or this happened, you don't just be like, well, I did my best. It's such a dismissive statement. It's such a hurtful statement. So if you're a parent, don't say that to your child. Don't say stuff like, I did my best, and oh, well, do better with your children. It's a backhanded apology. It's not an apology, first of all. It's like in their mind, an apology, maybe. Anyway, some people are just afraid of admitting faults. And so they hold on so heavy to, I did my best. But maybe your best wasn't enough. Can you admit that? Can you admit that? Not many people can admit that. Sometimes your best is not enough, especially when people are counting on you. We're not talking about, oh, you colored in a coloring book and you went outside the lines. You can definitely say, I did my best when it comes to something basic and simple like that. When it comes to raising humans, you can't just be like, I did my best. When you are failing your child, if you're failing children anyway, if you have failed, or they have come to you and say, hey, you have failed me, I didn't like this, then you didn't do your best, girl. There's a saying that says you're only as healthy as the happiest child in your home, or something like that. I'm going to try to look it up. And that's real talk. If you have a child in your home that's unhappy, that's sad, and they need help and support and they're not getting it, then it's not a happy household. Does that make sense to y'all? So any parent who can sit there and say, I did my best, when it was clear issues that was going on, there's clear red flags, but some people like to pretend that they can't see reality and what was really going on. Pink Purple says, no, we make Halloween. Okay. Emmanuel says, hey, you don't have Halloween in India, right? Pink Purple, I'm sorry, I missed your comment. You said I'm make vampire Halloween. Okay, cool. Yeah, no one was commenting, and it's okay. If you guys have been here for a while, you know that I can talk for days. I can talk for hours. Okay? That's just me. So if I miss your comment, I do try to go back and read it. Sometimes I'm so caught up in my thoughts that I don't want to pause and read your comment. Pumpkin King. Hi, Pumpkin King. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 Pumpkin King, you had me singing that yesterday. Pumpkin King likes the movie The Nightmare Before Christmas. Emmanuel says, parenting has responsibilities, which comes with it. Yeah. Oh, Emmanuel, you said, can we see you in camera? Why? Yeah, I don't show my face. If you ever see my face, it's not on purpose. It's on accident. I like to show you the scenery and talk. That's what I like to do. Just sit down and relax. Breathe and talk. And think. That's what I like to do. There's nothing like peace of mind. There's nothing like clarity and being able to think. When your brain is all fogged up and cloudy with stuff, you can't think. And I thrive in peaceful environments. I regressed in toxic, loud, rough environments. I didn't thrive. I didn't grow there. I'm growing now that I'm not in a toxic home with abusive people, people who don't really love me, people who don't know what love is, people who need to heal. I don't thrive in those kind of environments. You know what I'm saying? So once you get to be free, it's like you can truly grow. When you're stifled, you can't grow. Emmanuel says, that's fine if you don't want to come on cam. Yeah, I'm not going to come on cam. There's a lot of other YouTubers that come on cam every day, all day. I'm sure you could swipe up or down and you'll see other people that's showing their face or showing their everything. But guess what? There's also a lot of people who don't show their face. I know that everyone is so like caught up with seeing faces and people, but sometimes people are just showing what they're doing or the environment. And so this is what I'm doing. I'm showing you what I'm looking at, my point of view. So I want you to see things from my point of view. Pink Purple says, which is the data in USA? What do you mean, which is the data? Emmanuel says, are you like Batman? Just kidding. Pumpkin King says, are you doing another live tomorrow? Yes, my goal is to go live every day. If you don't see me go live, it's because I'm extremely busy and I wasn't able to settle down. So Abraham Lincoln says, oh, it's Mrs. Narcissism again. Hi. What do you mean, Mrs. Narcissism, Abraham Lincoln? Please explain that comment. I need some clarity. Emmanuel says, that's fine. You don't have to. I just asked casually. No problem, Emmanuel. It's a really popular question when people come to my live. So sometimes I think I might just post a comment to pin it in case someone wants to ask. You will know right there that I'm not going to show my face. Pumpkin King says, yay. Pink Purple says, what is the date in USA? Yes, Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln says the last stream was about narcissism, right? Yeah, I believe that was the last live stream. Let me go double check, because honestly, I don't remember. No, I don't think the last one was about narcissism. The one before that, I think. But yeah, you remember. Yep, I recently did talk about narcissism. Let me see what day it was. Hold on. I don't want to be wrong. Was it last night? Let me see. I forgot what day yeah, 3 days ago. Yep, I did. 3 days ago. So yeah, yesterday was about trauma and asking for help. But yes, I recently did talk about narcissism, and I will continue to talk about narcissism. That word can be a tongue twister because there's so many S's. Narcissism. Let's look at Google and says how Google says it, because my tongue is slipping up. Let's see how you pronounce the word narcissism. Narcissism. It's narcissism. That's what it is, y'all. Narcissism. Look, even I can learn, okay? Because I sometimes slip up when I'm saying it. So let's hear how we say it. You got to look at the word and break it down. Where is it? Narcissism. Okay, here we go.
Narcissism.
Okay, here it is, y'all, because
Narcissism.
Can you guys hear it?
Narcissism.
Narcissism. You see how it's easy to get tongue-tied with that word? Narcissism. 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 What's going on with me today? It's one of those words. It's the S's so close together like that for me. I don't know what it is. And then the Z, it's like zzz. Emmanuel says, Abraham Lincoln abolished slavery. Abraham Lincoln put a eagle in the chat. Pumpkin King says, what's a sausage dog in a grill equals grilled sausage? I guess. Do you like sausage, Pumpkin? I think you like sausage, Pumpkin King, because you're always talking. you like talking about it. Pink Purple says, I think you're not understand. India in date is 25, 10, 24. So what's in USA? The USA, how we do it, it would be 10, 24, 24. Okay, today's date is 10, 24, 24, October 24th, 2024. It is 5:46 p.m. Eastern Standard Time where I am in the USA, the Midwest. Yeah, I know I'm not the only one who has a hard time with that word. All right, let's see. What do you guys think about today's topic? What do you think about nature not allowing people to have babies unless they were mentally and emotionally healthy? You know, like you had to be healed. Like the natural brain and hormone, I don't know, department wouldn't release what needs to be released in order for you to conceive a child unless you were healthy. It will prevent a lot of child abuse cases. You know what? Who asked the question earlier if people would not appreciate life if everything was great or perfect? Let me go back to that question. Somebody asked a good question. I want to go back to it. Let me go back. Okay, Stephanie T said, I feel like I want to screenshot that. I like that one. Okay. Stephanie T says, do you think we would take things for granted more if there was no suffering? And that's a good question. But I feel like I said before, why should people have to suffer to appreciate life? I get it. Some people learn from mistakes or learn from negativity. It's a positive message. But for me, it's like, why do we have to work so hard just to survive? You know, life is really, truly about survival. You know what I'm saying? It's not simple. It's like you could be an innocent person, minding your business, and someone hurts you. And even though it wasn't your fault that you were hurt, let me try to zoom in because I want to get this guy. I have to zoom in because somebody's coming. I want to get him on camera. So it's not your fault that you were abused, but it is your job to get healed. And that's the tough part. Because it's like, why me? Why do I have to do that? I didn't hurt myself. I didn't abuse myself. They did it. It's their fault. And you're right. You know, the people who brought you on this earth, the people who were supposed to be your caretakers, were responsible for you, and they should have taken care of you, right? But once you become of age, legal, wherever state you are, whatever country is, whenever your brain has been fully developed in order to make your own decisions in life, then you have to get help. You got to go to therapy, you know what I'm saying? Or some type of counseling, because you will be stuck in that spot. You won't grow. You will continue to stay in like victimhood, like, why me? Woe is me. Well, that happened to me, and so I just cannot move. I can't do anything. But you're not going to grow if you stay stuck. Like, obviously what people did to you were wrong, but at some point, the right thing to do, if you want to like heal, is to get help. So say, I'm gonna give you an example. Say you never learn how to iron. Say nobody ever taught you how to iron clothes, right? You would need to learn how to iron clothes. You can't say, oh, my clothes are going to be wrinkled forever. I'll never be able to have unwrinkled clothes, so I'm just going to wear wrinkled clothes and be miserable. But you have to learn how to iron clothes. If you don't want wrinkles in your clothes, you need to, maybe you need to watch a YouTube video on ironing, you know, get a steamer, take it to the dry cleaner, ask someone to help you. Whatever you need to do to learn that skill so you can accomplish that goal, you need to do that. So sitting down honestly and complaining and whining, trust me, I've done it, and I do it sometimes still. But sitting around saying, woe is me, why me, I can't do it, is not going to get you anywhere, unfortunately. You know, it's hard. Trust me, I get it. Trauma can truly make you feel stuck, you know. Okay, let me move it out of the way now. It can be hard. But if you want to see the best version of you, you have to get healing. You have to go see a doctor and tell them what's going on with you. Like, you need help. You know, if it's a crime, report it to the police. You have to take steps to get you in a healthy environment, physically and mentally. There are people who have jobs that are made to help people like you. So don't feel like you're a burden to anyone for asking for help. You know what I'm saying? There are people who care, whether they get paid to care for you or they don't get paid and they're just good people. There is someone who cares about you. So the people who have hurt you in your life, don't let them prevent you from getting help. Don't let them prevent you from finding love or happiness. What they did to you was wrong. You know what I'm saying? But you have to take the steps to help yourself, because no one is going to come to save you, unfortunately. We have to save ourselves. People can only help us, but they can't completely save us. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm behind on comments. Pink Purple says, I think here is 25 and there is 24. Viviana Zorilla says, hi. Pumpkin King says, I will be Jack for Halloween, but I don't have the suits. I hope maybe you can create one. Go to the thrift store. Be creative, you know, or Ask around. Go to a Buy Nothing or Free Cycle group on Facebook, or I don't know if they have Craigslist anymore. You never know. Search on Facebook. Where, like I said, be creative and make your own if you can't afford a costume, okay? Just be creative. Emmanuel says, I think it's better to learn from others' mistakes. I agree. Pumpkin King says, thanks for the idea. Last night, now I'm not afraid of the ghost. And listen, Pumpkin King, if you're afraid of the ghost, maybe something happened when you're younger and you're scared. So maybe you need to talk to a counselor, a therapist to help you get through that. You know, if you can't get through being scared of the dark, you need to figure out what's going on, or afraid of ghosts. Go talk to a professional. Because if you can't do it on your own, you need to ask for help. Because I used to be afraid of the dark too, because very dark things happened to me and I was left in the dark, literally and figuratively. So that's why I was afraid of the dark for a long time. But I grew and learned that I'm safe. Nothing's going to hurt me. You know, I'm going to be okay. It's just the dark. There is beauty in the darkness. Jody says, if you only communicate using sounds from animals for a day, which animal would you choose to mimic and why? Jody, that is the question of the day. That was a really good question. I would probably mimic birds. They're so beautiful. So I'm going to go with birds. You can hear the birds right now. Listen. And Emmanuel says no birds in the sky. There are birds, but they sometimes fly by. Sometimes they're in the tree. You'll see some of them in the sky a lot of times, flying by in groups. What do you call it when birds fly together? It's not a school. Obviously, that's fish. Is it flock of birds? Yeah, flock of birds. Sometimes you'll see a flock of birds. Yeah. Emmanuel says no birds in the sky. I already said that. Joni Rajin, I don't know what language that is. I don't understand. Pumpkin King says, I hit my back on my bed once and it started bleeding. That's horrible. I hate that pain. I hope you're feeling better now, okay? Be careful if you can next time. Pink Purple, what time is it there? It is 5:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Emmanuel says Jesus is our Savior. If you believe that, Emmanuel, that's fine. I don't believe that, okay? I'm no longer religious, but you can believe what you want to believe. Pink Purple says, I love Jesus, and I'm happy for you. Whatever makes you feel happy, keep doing it. Whatever's not hurting you, keep it in your life. Pumpkin King says it was painful. I know. I can only imagine. I've hurt my back before in one of the situations like that. It's one of the worst pains ever. I hate when I stub my toe. I hate when I accidentally push like something in between underneath my nail bed. It's so many painful things that happen to us in life. But honestly, the physical pain sucks, but eventually it does go away for some people. But what sticks with me more, what has stuck with me more, is like the emotional pain, the mental pain. Those stick with you longer. You know what I'm trying to say? When I think about pain and trauma, I don't really think about, I remember that time that I really hit my knee so hard on that bed or whatever. I remember that time, this person hurt me. This person did that to me. So physical pain sucks. It hurts. But to me, it's the internal pain that hurts the worst. The pain that people don't see, the pain that people don't always see, and the pain that we don't usually talk about, the pain that sticks with us, that replays in our mind over and over again. Pink Purple says, tomorrow I can sleep over so you can make live tomorrow, please, this time. Yeah, I'm going to go live tomorrow. Pumpkin King says, I have cracked my head open 2 times off the radiator and on a spiky farm fence. That sucks. Did you have to go to the hospital? Did you get stitches? Please be careful next time. Pink Purple says, and I say anything wrong, so sorry. No, you're fine. You don't have to say sorry. I don't see you do anything wrong. You're very respectful. Most of the people that come into my chat are very respectful. Once in a while, you'll get people who are disrespectful or inappropriate off topic, and I'm okay with off topic, but I'm not okay with abusive, trolling language, negativity. Like, I'm not down for that. Emmanuel said, wounds heal, scars will remain. Yep. Pumpkin King says, I had it glued together. Oh no, Pumpkin King. Pumpkin King says she said it was a magic glue. Are you saying you glued your head together or the radiator? I'm a little confused. What are you talking about, the glue? What exactly are you talking about? Are you being silly, or are you saying that your head was a pumpkin and you put the pumpkin together? You're just being silly. Sometimes I don't know if people are being serious. I don't know, and maybe I don't know what you're talking about. I'm all for clarity. I'm all for clarity. I'm gonna be on here for like 9 more minutes, everyone. I'm gonna get off at the. Oh no, not 9 more minutes. Yeah, 9 more minutes. I will. Yep. I'm gonna come off in about 9 more minutes. So I have, things to do. And I'm sure you all have things to do too. So I appreciate you being here when you could have been somewhere else. Carl KH says, nice view. Thank you, Carl. I like it. Pumpkin King says, I cracked my head open in real life and had it glued together by the house. But glue? How does the glue make it stay together, though? What kind of... I'm about to look it up. Glue... Cracked... skull. I don't... See, I need to really read up on medical stuff because I did not know this. Okay, here are some, on Google, AI overview says, here are some glues that can be used to fix a cracked skull. Cyanoacrylate superglue, a thick viscosity or gel superglue can fill gaps, while a general purpose superglue can bond many different substances. ASI superglue, a glue that can be used for taxidermy. Quick Tac 2, a glue that can be used for taxidermy. So there's a lot of glues that I didn't know that. I don't know why I thought they would use something else. What does this word mean? Taxidermy. I don't know. This one. Hey Siri, what does taxidermy mean? The art of preparing, stuffing, and mounting the skins of animals with lifelike effects. Huh. Okay, all right. When gluing a skull, you can try to get some glue on the outside of the bone to help it stick and be hard. A little bit of sheen on the outside won't hurt, and you can mop and glow it. You can mop and glow it to blend it in and make it the same finish. Wow. Wow. I didn't know that. Thank you for letting me know about that, Pumpkin King. I never knew that you can glue a cracked skull together, but I'm glad you're okay. Did you have to get any like rehab, or did it affect your memory or your behavior or anything? Which part of your head was it? Just right down the middle? How big was the crack? Pink Purple says, can you play a Jesus song? I don't have a Jesus song, but you know what? I'm going to be real with y'all. Even though I'm not a Christian anymore, I would consider myself an agnostic atheist or something like that. I don't really want to put a label on myself, but I'm trying to make you understand me more, okay? I was raised in church. I was raised Pentecostal Christian, but I don't believe that anymore. I always thought it was weird. I grew up around people who are very religious people, but then they behaved like not religious people. You know what I'm trying to say? So it was a hypocrisy for me. I grew up around Christian hypocrites. So it was easy for me to stray away from that life, because being abused as a child really let me know that's how people operate, and it made me not trust people. It made me not trust church people. But bad people come in all different shapes, sizes, color, religions. So it's not to say I'm anti-Christian. It's just that it's not there for me. I'm more of a believer of like, treat people the way you want to be treated. Everyone should be safe, and everyone should be free to be safe and not in constant fear and harm, and you know what I'm saying? Just treat people right. and not make people feel guilty or bad for thinking how or feeling how they feel. The guilt, the whole guilty thing of like, if you don't do this, you're gonna go to hell. If you don't repent and ask for forgiveness, you're going to hell. Like, I don't like that doom and gloom stuff, yo. Like, I used to really be religious, like really hard, heavy in the paint. But I have had trauma after trauma after trauma. And one time when I was in high school, like, something really traumatic and big happened in my life that made me question things and made me fall off of going to church. Then I went to college and I took a class in what was the class? The class was about ethics. Give me a second. The class was about ethics, and I don't know why I can't think of the name. Philosophy. I took a philosophy class, and it made me learn for the first time that, why religion was created, to control people. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like true intentions and love, because I didn't get that. I didn't get that. So if you believe in Christianity, Jesus, whatever, it's up to you. But you respect me, I respect you. But yeah, it really made me stray away. But anyways, back to what, I'm off topic. What Pink Purple was saying, sing a song. I was going to sing a song for you, Pink Purple. I said all that to say that even though I'm not religious anymore, I used to love singing in the choir. And I still love singing. And I was going to sing a sample of one of my favorites, Christian songs, gospel songs. But I'm not going to sing it anymore because you're going to work. No worries. I might still sing it. But I still love to hear some gospel songs. But some of the lyrics, throw me off a little bit. And I just don't like the constant worship and praise of someone that I haven't met, someone I don't know, someone who has supporters that are abusive. And people say, oh, well, don't look at what man is doing and look at what God is doing. Y'all, don't get me started. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's things in the Bible I don't understand and people I don't understand. So it's a lot. So if you believe in whatever you believe, that's fine. As long as you're not hurting people physically, mentally, I just feel like respect people. I'm not into any religion that promotes abuse of women, abuse of children. I don't want any religion that's promoting a massive casualties, yeah. It's a lot. Emmanuel says, do you know any jokes? I'm not really funny like that. I'm funny if you talk to me, but I don't know if I don't have any jokes. Pumpkin King says, by the way, I hate pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin King says, no, I like 2 centimeters. 2 centimeters, like at the side of the coat. Okay, I was so worried that it was really bad. Okay, that's still bad. But did the hair grow back in that area? They had to shave you, right? Obviously. Do you have can you tell that you've had a procedure there? Emmanuel says, don't trust people, trust in God. Emmanuel says, taste and see the Lord is good. No, and you believe that, I had to learn that I had to trust in myself. So even though you believe in God and trust in him, I had to trust in myself. So that's why I believe in myself so much, because I had to get through life on my own. You feel what I'm saying? I had to do a lot of things on my own. I had to learn the hard way. So it's like, I got to hold me down and thank me for bringing me through life. You feel me? Yes, I didn't bring myself into this world, but I have been the one has to carry myself, carry my weight, carry my burdens, carry my trauma with me my whole life in survival mode. So, and I'm always there for me. I give myself pep talks. I motivate myself. Obviously, I get motivation from like certain memes and stuff like that, positive stuff. And then my children. And, I'll thank the people along the way who have helped me, you know what I'm saying? But people come in your life and sometimes they're there for a season or they're there for a lifetime, you feel me? But we got to take from it what we can, a lesson. Okay, but yeah, let me read back what Pink Purple said. Pink Purple says, ooh, okay, I have work So bye-bye, my favorite YouTuber. Thank you so much, Pink Purple. I'll see you later, okay? Pumpkin King says, everything I go downstairs at night to go get food. But when I turn the lights off, I start running up the stairs. I'm actually scared of the ghost. You know, I used to be like that, Pumpkin King. It took me a long time to overcome the darkness. It really did. All I could say is, Pumpkin King, see if your mom or your dad can put some night lights in the rooms for you so it won't be as scary, because pitch black and complete darkness is scary. I think that's scary for anyone, man, woman, or child. So don't feel bad. You're human. You're alive. It's natural to feel scared, okay? But I highly advise some type of lighting, some type of glow in the dark situation, night light, something to make the room not so dark. Pumpkin King says, by the way, don't vote for the God or Satan. You don't need to vote for any. Okay, Pumpkin King. Pumpkin King says, am I the only one in here on live? I think you are, Pumpkin King. And I appreciate your support. So I am going to end it. And then, well, I hear birds. And then I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I have a video I'm working on, and my goal is to have it out tomorrow. Please, I hope I do, because I know that it's been a while. It's been about 2 weeks. So I really want to do this for myself and for those who are looking for videos for me. I know I go live a lot, and I appreciate you all watching and coming into the live. Pumpkin King says, I will join tomorrow. Thank you so much, Pumpkin King. I hope you have a good rest of your time while you're awake before you go to bed, okay? All right. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I hope to see you soon. I hope to see you tomorrow in the live or when I post a video. And you guys support my channel, not just from the lives, but I have like a playlist of all the videos I've done about survivor stories. Go to my channel, Why Are Humans Like This, and click on the playlist and watch my videos. Support, support, support. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Pumpkin King says, can you do one at night? I can try one day, but I think it might be weird to do it outside, because I'm not going to do it outside. And if I did it inside, it would be pitch black or something. It wouldn't be, I would have to find a visual for you all to look at. I will have to find a visual so you won't just be looking at complete darkness. So that will be a tricky situation. So when I figure out how I'm going to do it, I definitely am willing to do that. Definitely, definitely. Okay, Pumpkin King. Hope you have a good night. And see y'all, or not good night. I forgot what time it is where you are. It's probably morning. But everyone continue to have a good moment that you're having right now, and I hope you get things done before you go to sleep. Pumpkin King says, anyway, we love you. Have a nice day. Thank you, Pumpkin King. Emmanuel says, you know, there's a verse that says, do not put your trust in princes and mortal men who cannot save. Humans will say one thing and act opposite very next day. Okay, Pumpkin King, it's 11:10 here p.m. So yeah, you should be going to bed, right? Get some sleep if you can. My goal is to go to bed by at least 11. That's my goal. Because I was going to try to say 10, but look, I'm a work in progress. I'm a night owl, so I have to force myself sometimes to go to bed on time, because I'm always thinking and feel like something's, you know, and then I'm winding down. Sometimes I'm unwinding and winding down a little bit too much scrolling, you know what I'm saying? So you have to really like have a bedtime routine and like just put the phone away and go to sleep. You can, whatever you didn't finish today, you can finish it tomorrow. All right, so again, I'm gonna get off live. Emmanuel says, so we're already warned about not trusting humans. Thank you, Emmanuel. I mean, yeah, I get it, Emmanuel. I don't even want to get into it because that's why people don't talk about religion, politics, and so it was something else. Anyways, I think it's religion and politics that are very sensitive topics. And people don't really talk about it because I don't want to go back and forth. If you believe what you want to believe, and I'm going to believe what I'm going to believe, you're not going to change my mind. And you know what I'm saying? I can expect to change your mind. So let's just agree or agree to disagree. Whatever it is, I'm not trying to go back and forth, okay? Because I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you people. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go back and forth with anybody. I'm too busy to go back and forth. Okay? I got a lot of work to do on myself and my children. Like, that's my focus. So if you're distracting me from myself and healing and my children and happiness and peace, I don't want you involved. You know what I'm saying? In my space, whether it's online or in person. Pumpkin King says, anyway, we love you. Thank you, Pumpkin King. Love you too. Pumpkin King says, on Monday, I'm at school. When I join live. Okay. All right. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm ending now.